From the deep, dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, we teach you how to play the game, and apparently make me giggle at the very start of the thing.
That's the entire goal. That was Nikodas attempting to explain predestination paradox to a herald. I'm Tabbytha recklessly removing elements from the time stream because I didn't like the color, and here's Grebog declaring that resistance is futile, but the lighting is terrible.
I mean, the lighting is terrible.
I know, right?
Hi, Nim.
Hello, Nimble.
Hello there.
Computer run program Fleet Action Report episode 284. Butterfly wings and timey wimey things. This is the continuation of the Iconian War playthrough, part 7. And yes, Tabby and I have an unwritten rule. Some of you don't know. Maybe it's not a rule. Unwritten. I don't know what you want to call it. Challenge.
Yeah,
Challenge.
Challenge.
Basically, how fast can we get Nikodas to giggle? And so I do sometimes things on the countdown to start to just get him set up.
He was doing this really high-pitched voice today, and I couldn't help but giggle.
And it wasn't just a high-pitched voice. It was during the countdown to go live, he was just steadily increasing the pitch of his voice.
It also, like, your counting was not steady. Like, you went like 3, 2, 1. Like, it was kind of mixed up.
That was partially because I was getting behind by trying to do the high pitch. And welcome in Daniel
Raiders.
and everyone that came in with Daniel. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have had a great night streaming. Playing Star Trek Online. It looks like.
I appreciate the raid. Good job, guys. Thank you. Yay.
Easy Shade.
Hey, Ezzy, how you doing? And welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a glorious night. For those that just came in, well, one, I'm Grebog. 2, we are doing the Iconian War playthrough. We're on part 7, which is the butterfly mission. So yeah.
Glory to you and your stream.
Yeah, the builds are fun. I have a new one that I'm going to have to be working on, a Malon battle cruiser, which I mentioned earlier before we even started. But here, so I guess sort of back on track. So being here is support enough, and the raids, we appreciate those. And also, if you want to subscribe, we appreciate our subscribers. Hey, I have a button here. And if you don't want to give Twitch money, we have a coffee link, so you can buy us a cup of coffee. All funds go back into the show in one form or another. And someday I'm going to figure out why it does the double link when I do the command. I don't understand. There's got to be a setting on coffee that is like, oh, hey, he did a command to me. And then, yeah. Anyway. So, Nikodas, how's your week? What have you been up to?
Well, I actually have, let me get tongue-tied. I was able to get a lot of gaming in this week. I went for New Year's to visit a friend out of state. That's why I wasn't here with you guys last week. And I mean, we played a lot of games, board games, card games. We even played some video games, primarily Sins of a Solar Empire 2. That was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. So yeah, I've been playing Sins 2. Been playing quite a bit of Magic and spent more money on Magic than I probably should have. Take that as you will.
So how many rabbits did you get?
You know, I don't know if you're referencing it. There is a bunny deck that can be built now where you can make infinite rabbits.
Okay, I declare myself as of this moment a Magic player.
I have not built that deck, but a very good friend of mine has, and he has had upwards of like 6,000 bunnies.
Oh
on the
my
field at one
God!
point. Yeah,
That's a lot of bunnies.
it gets to be a little insane at times, and then he's got a couple ways where he can power them up as well. So they're infinite bunnies, and they end up being very powerful infinite bunnies.
With teeth like this?
Yeah, very much so. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. I'm still waiting for the state to clear me to take the NCLEX exam so I can get my actual nursing license. There was some mix-up in the paperwork. I think I have it corrected now, but I'm still waiting on the clearance. So that's been my week in a nutshell. I will pass the torch on to Tabby.
Well, hello there. And for those of you who are new to the stream, I am the one on the small screen on the lower left. And well, me. Oh, cool! I just finished that one. Sorry. Not much of a week. I've been rocking the WoW remix, trying to get all the bronze I can before it ends in a little over a week, about a week and a half. And this weekend feels like the first week since classes ended that I finally feel recharged. Because classes let out on December 19th, and I've just been recovering for the past couple of weeks, and I finally feel like I'm back to myself. And well, here in about 2 weeks, a week and a half, I got to go back. So I'm getting ready for that, but playing some STO and continuing my obsession with Aska. I'm having such a blast with that game. But other than that, it's just doing the things. How about you, Grebog?
Let's see here. What have I been doing? It feels like I've just been playing STO and a lot of it. I did do some WoW stuff and things. I don't know, because my guild has basically stopped logging in. It's like some lull in WoW for them. It's kind of made me not. I don't know. I'm sort of losing interest in the game because I'm a very social gamer. We don't have to be doing the same things, but just being online and chatting while we're playing, that is my, which is why I also love having you all, like whether I'm in someone's stream or whatnot, like it keeps me playing STO. So yeah, my WoW time has been dwindling because I kind of lose an interest a little bit since it's, I helped some hunters that they wanted to level, and so I ran them through some raids because my character is powerful enough to do normal raids. And
would you be interested in doing that again?
Sure.
Cool.
Outside of that, let's see. Like STO, I'm working on a new tune. He will be flying a Malon battle cruiser. The captain's name is Oscar. I think you can kind of get the theme there that I'm going for. I mean, Oscar the Grouch, maybe flying a Malon battle cruiser. That's all. Though it did make me realize we have no tier 6 Malon ships. I would kind of love to see a tier 6 Malon ship, Cryptic. If you ever decide to listen in, that's my minor request. So I'm sure it would probably go into a lockbox because that's where the Malon battle cruiser originally was, but since it's now only a T5, it's in the pack that everyone gets too many of when opening up any boxes with even free keys, that you have probably a half dozen T5 infinity boxes floating around, which is but yeah, let's see. Just been playing STO, working on tunes. I was working on one of my other captains. Who was that? It's not my Fekiri. Well, I got my Fekiri into a good spot. I felt like I was working on another captain too. I've been doing a lot of theme characters lately, because that's fun for me. Anyway,
theme characters are fun.
Let's see. So this week in STO, we have bonus mark event that's going on now until the 13th. This is for everybody, console and PC. And that's everything news.
Oh shoot! There we go. Wait, nope. There we go. Yes. Sorry, I got distracted. That's me. This week on console, the Admiralty bonus week is going from now until January 13th. So if you've got any Admiralty tasks, like say from one of your recruits, and now is a great time to finish those off and check off those little boxes. For Xbox only, this is a weird one. There's a Zen sale in the Xbox store from now until January 22nd. And for console, the lifetime subscription sale is going on from January 8th, which was today. Until January 13th. The Star Trek Online lifetime subscription will be 50% off. And then from January 13th to the February 15th, it will be 33% off. And so you get a nice hefty discount now, and then a good discount later.
It's worth it, guys.
It is totally worth it.
I mean, the game still has a lot of life left into it, and I know the new owners are really wanting to focus on STO, so if you're going to do it, now's a good time. And the sooner you do it, the more benefit you get out of it, because the stipend you get monthly will grow over time. So take that as you will. On PC, right now, we have the Galaxy Goes to Red Alert event for a week. It lasts until January 13th. You have to get 5 daily progresses to gain the reward, which is an ultimate tech upgrade and a specialization point. And then actually ongoing now, it'll be in there forever. We have new items in Mud's Market and a sale going on. The items in question are the Vovin Obelisk Carrier, the Herald Defiler Mace, and the Temporal Disorder Console. And then the sale is 75% off of everything except bundles. And the sale lasts until the 13th as well. And that's it for the news. Our primary target for today is the episode Butterfly. This is where the Alliance has successfully built Annorax's timeship. And we're trying to figure out the best way to use it. So we have weaponized time. For good or bad, I guess we'll see. Are you guys ready?
I mean, if you blow spices in anyone's face, it's not going to. It's going to hurt. Weaponized time.
Yeah, I got you. I was on board. You just didn't get the giggles this time.
No, it just wasn't funny.
I wouldn't go that far. All right, I gotta find my mission. I got a bunch of little missions.
I just have a big begin butterfly button.
I do too, but I don't actually have butterfly, I don't think. Iconian War. There we go. Oh, it says I do have it. All right. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay. Beginning butterfly.
Begin.
Oh, hey, we got a prompt.
Woo!
I have you now. Oh, wait.
Wrong universe. There we go.
Welcome. We have been working with the Krenim to build both this facility and a weapon similar to the one developed by Annorax in the 22nd century. Captain Nog is running point for the Alliance, but teams from all across the Alpha and Beta quadrants are involved with the research. It's fascinating work, but there's a lot to do yet.
How can I help?
Captain Nog might be able to explain more. He's waiting for you.
I'll lead the way. Shoot. I guess we're not letting her lead the way.
You can.
Nah.
I'm waiting for you out here. I'm gonna position myself so I look like one of the NPCs. Although I'm wearing the wrong uniform.
I wish I was seeing you under better circumstances. We've managed to make a prototype of the Krenim weapon in Annorax's records, but we have not attempted to use it yet. Time isn't something you mess around with, so we have been conducting simulations here of possible...
Hey, Nikodas, come up here and stand on the right side of Grebog.
...data on various timelines.
Do you have any ideas on when to make a temporal incursion?
We've tried a different
Alright, cool.
number of scenarios, but only in the holodeck. Direct action against the
Getting some
Iconians
shots.
is proving to be problematic.
Yeah, getting some footage
because
for the
so much
thumbnail.
time has passed since they were first a great power. Incursions that far back in time must be carefully planned, or the fallout of even minor changes can ripple across reality. We have, however, seen some promise in trying to delay their arrival.
But that's just delaying the inevitable for a few years.
Actually, it would be closer to a 700-year delay if our calculations are correct. The Iconians have had 200,000 years to build their fleets, but we're catching up to them. We've already seen what the 29th century technology can do. Imagine what we'll have in the 32nd century.
I can't imagine what we would have in the 32nd century. Oh, wait. So we'd be on more equal footing.
Exactly. The other potential solution is to cut into their current power base. What if the Iconians never allied with the Alachi or the Solanae? We wouldn't be facing the trouble we do now.
What are your best scenarios?
The three most promising incursions each follow one of these tactics. My teams have been running simulations and refining their targets, but I'd like you to assist them using a special quantum recursive algorithm. Our simulators can run the outcome of a possible incursion on the holodeck. Interacting with that simulation will give us more data than just crunching the numbers. We need to really interact with it to see what reality would look like, and for that, I need someone like you with field experience.
I'm not so sure about changing. Well, okay.
Oh, sorry. I clicked it when you started saying the answer. I didn't realize it would make the window go away.
Hello. Please allow me to explain what we're doing here. We've determined that if we remove a specific series of stars from the Beta Quadrant in the distant past, a rogue planet will enter the Iconia system and cause massive geological damage at about the same time the planet was bombarded by the Iconians' enemies. The technological buildup of the orbital bombardment that destroyed the Iconian civilization will still happen, but the Iconians themselves will have to deal with a natural disaster, not a war.
And do you think this is better than a war?
Maybe the survivors of a natural disaster, if there are any, won't be so vengeful, and none of the stars we will remove have planets with the possibility of developing life. The overall effect on the galaxy is minimal. It's a painful path, but it could be the one that leads to peace.
I don't know if I like the idea of removing entire stars.
The number of stars we will have to remove is a concern, which is why we're trying this in a simulation first. But as Captain Nog said, these simulations aren't perfect, so we have devised a holodeck program that will expand and extrapolate on possible effects of the temporal incursion.
You're giving a lot of weight to the holodeck.
It's the best option we have available to us. The holodeck's algorithms have been updated to change and adapt to the data created by the simulated timeline alteration. This is not your average holo novel.
This is heavy. Wait, very well. What do you need me to do?
Once we run the program, you'll be able to interact with our best approximation of the new timeline. Interaction with the holodeck components will allow the program to generate a more in-depth solution and give us a better idea of what to expect. We have set this simulation on a Federation starship patrolling the Sol system, and you are the captain. If all goes as planned, we expect that almost everything in the system should be close to current reality.
Well, that seems factionist to set it on Federation Starship. Oh, wait, I'm understood. I'll run the program. Do.
Hello.
I mean, using the holodecks to kind of test was not the worst idea.
I know. All right, ready to run program Alpha?
Run. Computer, run program Alpha.
That was pretty good timing.
That was amazing timing.
Captain, you're alive. We repelled the intruders on the bridge, but the ship has taken heavy damage, and a lot of the crew are injured.
What's the situation?
Sir, I'm not sure this is the time. So many people are hurt, and most of the systems are offline. The life support is on backups, and our resources are down to nothing, and...
I'll help the wounded, but you need to help me. What happened?
The Dominion stopped firing at us when we lost weapons. Now they're focusing on Earth's defense grid, but it's only a matter of time before they return to finish us off.
We'll stabilize the crew and fight back. This isn't over. All right, start stabilizing the crew, y'all.
Sir, I tried to fight them off. The boarding parties, the Gemhead are. We have to stop the Dominion. They can't take Earth too.
Don't worry, we'll stop them. Did they all say something?
Yeah, they all had windows that popped up. Mine came and went really quick, though.
Maybe if we hadn't been at war with the Romulans, maybe if the Klingons hadn't ripped themselves apart, I'll be fine, Captain. I'm just rattled.
Incoming hail!
Oh, and I've got a rainstorm in space.
Hailstorm.
USS Ajax. Sensors show your ship is completely defenseless, and I would prefer not to delay our arrival at Earth to deal with such a minor annoyance. Surrender now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We'll never surrender.
Never give up. Never
surrender. By Grabthar's hammer.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Warning, hull breaches on decks 4, 5, and 6. Emergency force fields engaged. Hull integrity 22.8%. Weapons offline. Shields offline. Life support. Emergency backups engaged. And then here we have all the data. Quadrant casualty report. Wow. Betazoid taken. 3 billion of casualties. Telor Prime taken. 2.5 billion. Vulcan uninhabitable. 9.4 billion casualties. Not so good there.
Captain's personal log.
Stardate 87319.0. We haven't been seeing the bulk of the enemy fleet in 3 days, but their scouts continue to harass us. Vulcan is lost. Andoria is in flames. Romulus, Telor Prime, Betazoid, or Betazed, Trill, Ashes. The Romulans had joined us. Maybe this would have been different. The Klingons barely had enough ships left to patrol their home systems. They weren't a threat anymore. We were offering friendship, but the Romulans refused us. And then the Dominion came and took everything. Long-range sensors are offline. There is no Iconian activity in the immediate area. Get the data. End program. That was bleak.
Well, I don't think that's the reality we want to go for.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were watching from the control room, and that could have gone better. Even with all that, the simulation data on whether the Iconians were entirely eliminated from that timeline is inconclusive. We were able to record your interactions, and we've been able to piece together what happened from those.
What did you find?
From what we can piece together, the Klingon Empire was never unified by its conflicts against outsiders, and the Great Houses turned on one another instead. The Romulans took the chaos as an opportunity to attack. The Federation stepped in to help the Klingons, and the war between the three factions basically ripped the quadrant apart. The Dominion then conquered all 3 weakened powers.
That's not our solution.
Agreed. My team will continue working on other possible incursion scenarios.
Perhaps we can weaken their power base.
Another one of you Voyagers? I don't know how you can help, but very well. My team is working on scenarios that reduce the Iconian power base. We're attempting to do so by fixing a mistake that Janeway allowed to happen decades ago. We're going to stop the Vaadwaur from being rediscovered. We plan to do this by preventing Voyager from ever coming into contact with Underspace. This will prevent them from finding Vaadwaur Prime, and 7 of 9 will never wake the Vaadwaur.
And I suppose leaving the Vaadwaur in stasis will help the Krenim too?
None of us are going to survive if we don't try to repair the damage you've already done. The goal is to cause a solar flare that will force Voyager to divert from the course it was on when it stumbled into Underspace. If it safely passes without entering Underspace, it can continue on its trip home and bypass the Vaadwaur entirely.
I suppose that might work.
The simulation is set for the USS Voyager, which is fitting since they caused the problem in the first place. Our projections show that even if the Vaadwaur never return, your people will still find a reason to stick your noses into our business. So, we're attempting to see how the elimination of the Vaadwaur will change the formation of the Delta Alliance. You will be a member of the diplomatic team.
I'll run the program. Do. Oh wait. Now to speak to Claudia.
Don't mind Noy. I think he partially blames people from your quadrant for some of the Krenin's troubles. After all, if Voyager hadn't restored the Vaadwaur, they would have never been in a position to ally with the Iconians. But there is no reason to dwell on past hurts. We're trying to fix what we can here, and then learn to accept the rest. Noy funnels that passion to help his people into his work. Perhaps it will change everything.
We'll all need to work together to defeat the Iconians. Yeah.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Both Captain Nog and Seven speak highly of you.
Excuse me, but... Yeah, Noy doesn't seem to like us much. That's pretty straightforward. What do you do here? And then, excuse me, I don't seem to know your species. I think we're good to go. Let's run the simulation.
1 second before you do that, I want to point out something here. So this guy right here is Temporal Agent Philip Cray, and if you are on a Delta recruit and you come talk to him during this mission, you will get a special cutscene. It kind of brings the Delta recruit story full circle. But I just wanted to point that out.
Because this is the point where your Delta recruit starts their story.
More or less.
More or less.
He is the same person that when you go to get your account-wide unlocked stuff on ESD that you can, talk to.
I didn't actually mean to trigger that. I just walked in here and it popped up. Sorry.
That was me.
It's cool.
Oh, okay. Whew, thought it was me. Why am I on the table? I spawned in standing on the table.
Well, I mean, everybody has their own hobbies.
Being pessimistic about the chance for success
stand
here.
on the table.
But now, I think he was right.
Alliance making isn't a quick process.
No, it's not. The hierarchy started setting these people against one another before Admiral Tuvok and his team could start to pull them together. The very fact that they all agreed to be in the same room is a minor miracle.
Do you think we can bring them together?
Eventually. Between Vulcan logic, Klingon tenacity, and Romulan pragmatism, we'll convince everyone here that the threat is real, and an alliance is in their best interest. But it won't be easy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see I have another argument to break up.
Good luck, Ambassador. Here we get to talk to some people.
We've always tried to be good neighbors and treat other races with respect, but this is really too much. The Malon are using our system as a dump, and their trash isn't our problem.
I mean, you have a right to be concerned, but please calm down. Yeah, that's a good answer. But what do you think about the hierarchy becoming more aggressive? That's also a good question. And then the Malon aren't the biggest danger, which is accurate in why we're here.
The Malon might not be the biggest threat, but they are the most immediate. Wait until they start dumping their trash in your front yard, and see how you like it.
Keep talking to the Malon. Perhaps you can find a compromise.
Are you here to preach about responsible waste management too? You can save it. I have a commitment to my people and my planet that supersedes any other concerns.
Maybe there is someplace else you can dump your waste without harming others.
We don't need outsiders telling us what to do. If the Talaxians want to talk, they can come to us directly.
Let me see if there's another way to get you interested in joining this conversation. And then we walk away. That's not how you get someone to join a conversation. Okay. Accessing computer.
The Malon have resisted attempts to accept less hazardous waste management practices and continue dumping waste throughout the quadrant. The most at-risk populations are the Talaxians, who have a new colony close to Malon dumping grounds. The Malon have moved into Talaxian space to avoid hierarchy attacks. Diplomatic relations between the Malon and Talaxians are rapidly deteriorating. The Malon have accused the Talaxians of working with the hierarchy, a charge the Talaxians strenuously deny. The Benthans could possibly pressure the Malon to return to the negotiation table.
All right, now to talk to the Benthans. So, I guess
Yes, what is your question? I am rather busy. The Hazari are stepping up their smuggling operations, and the hierarchy's new drive for profits has created a significant increase in attacks on unaligned transports.
Would the Benthans be willing to assist the Talaxians in their negotiations with the Malon?
We have enough to do at the moment without getting into a dispute that doesn't concern us. The hierarchy is harassing our supply lines, and I'm convinced they're behind the losses we've taken over the past 3 months. We're having to double up patrols, which means we're leaving holes the Hazari can slip through. The Malon are a headache we don't need.
I found that working with allies usually brings about positive results.
Yes, what is your question? I am rather busy.
And then we're back to
Hazari are
the...
stepping up their smuggling operations.
Sorry to trouble you. I'll talk to the Hazari.
Good luck with this. The Hazari aren't interested in anything but making deals. This whole meeting is just a waste of time.
I mean,
Unity might work where you come from, but I don't have any reason to cooperate with criminals like the Hazari or thugs like the hierarchy.
Maybe I convince them differently.
What do you want? Did the Benthans make you one of their little deputies? Or was it the Malon? Before everyone broke ties with the hierarchy, they told us what people say about us. Mercenaries. Honorless. Ha! They all deny it. But we know. Now we look out for ourselves.
Okay, would you be willing to pull out of Bentham space, or what do you think of the hierarchy? Here.
No. We need to make a living, same as the rest of you. If the Benthans would take out the hierarchy on our borders, we wouldn't be forced to move into Bentham space. But no, they won't do that. They don't think mercenaries rate protection.
Sounds like you should be working with the Benthans, not against them.
What do you want? Did the Benthans make you one of their little deputies? Or
That's
was
how
it
you
the
think. I
Malon?
guess we're done here.
Fine. Run back to the Benthans. I'll be here if you want to talk business.
Sorry, I'm not in the bit market for mercenary. This isn't a very diplomatic conversation.
Unraveling
Yeah.
take months.
A lot of them aren't, and I don't think like even having high diplomacy in here fixes it.
You're the right man for the job, for this job, Ambassador. Now they all just beamed out. They're all pissed.
We failed. You know, but maybe if we'd have handled these people my way.
Shoot them all and let God sort them out.
Quadrant threat
Yes.
report.
Planets the hierarchy have taken outright has increased 20% over the past 6 months. A push for higher profits has prompted steady growth of hierarchy territory. Reports of abductions in areas near
Shoot them all and ask their governments to send another representative.
However, this data has not been confirmed by
Nice.
outside sources because few Delta Quadrant species.
I can't hear. Do these have voiceovers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Ambassador's log, stardate 87234.5. Our allies in the Kiana system have been invaded by hierarchy forces. The Kiana colony is a small farming community with no strategic value, so the attack simply doesn't make sense. According to one survivor we managed to find, the hierarchy were working with the Ilachi. The Ilachi took captives to an unknown location.
And for Iconian activity, long-range sensors are detecting both Herald and Iconian readings. While they do not appear to be in active conflict with the Alliance forces, you're seeing more ships than normal. There are both Herald and Iconian signals in Hierarchy space. It appears the Heralds may be using that area as a staging ground for a coordinated attack with the Hierarchy on high-value targets throughout the Delta Quadrant. Just checking with Voyager's log shows a similar situation in the Alpha and Beta quadrants. End program. That didn't work as well as we hoped.
No, the Iconians turned to the Malons.
The Iconians were so determined.
Interesting. I'm still in.
They simply found another species to fit
I'm
the
still
bill.
in Voyager.
Maybe if you had been a better negotiator, you would have been able to unite those
Maybe you need to go through
against the hierarchy.
Oh, you got the
Then at least we would have had a chance.
that box. We might have broke it.
And maybe we wouldn't.
This scenario isn't as
Sorry, I was talking over Noi.
trying to
I
remove
apologize.
The Iconians, but it's not exactly ideal either. We'll have to try something else.
Yes, this isn't going to work.
You must excuse my husband's harsh demeanor. This has been a very trying time for the Krenim. Thank you for helping us get this far. We'll keep working.
Thank you, Clara.
Trust my wife to be the voice of reason. Perhaps I was too hard on you. I just want to be able to fix all of this. We can't turn back time, but we can change it. Please speak to Gamma Team. Captain Nog thinks very highly of their plan.
Thank you. I'll speak to Gamma Team about turning back time. Oh, wait.
Hello.
I was thinking the
We've been
same
waiting
thing.
for you. Our team is focusing on delaying tactics. What if Iconia had never been discovered? In 2365, Captain Donald Varley of the USS Yamato found a star chart on Denias 3 that revealed the location of Iconia. I want to redirect a meteor to impact the archaeological site on Denias 3 before Captain Varley begins his excavations. Iconia will remain a myth, and we will not attract the Iconians' attention as early as we did.
But that's just a delay. Another gateway was found a few years later.
True, but if you compare the changes in Iconian technology over the past 200,000 years with what the rest of us have done in the past 2 centuries, it's obvious that the Iconian culture has stagnated while we have advanced rapidly. Additionally, there are other factors in play that could trigger the alliances and sharing of technology that have come about because of the Iconian threat. It's a risk, but it's one that could pay off.
I see why you're trying this on a holodeck first.
The program is set for Romulan space. Because the Hobus supernova was caused by direct Iconian interference, we expect Romulus to be intact in this new reality. As such, the Romulan Star Empire should once again be a major power in the quadrant. Your role will be as an officer on a Romulan warbird.
Restore the Romulan Star Empire.
Yes, to call it a huge change would be an understatement. Please be aware that nothing will be done unless the Republic agrees this is the best possible solution. There is already a team here working on the possible restoration of Romulus, and Commander Jirok has been authorized to speak for the Republic if needed. The fact that our data shows delaying the Iconian arrival will also save Romulus is an interesting coincidence, but it does not mean we will accept the solution without looking at other options.
I see.
The program is set for Romulan space.
Yeah, understood. I'll run the program. I'll hit accept. Hopefully it'll transfer even Tabby over.
Well, I got the box.
Waiting on one.
Yeah, sorry. It counted down.
Hooray!
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Hang on. I let myself get distracted. Let me get up here.
Wait. All members are inside the holodeck.
Did I break it? That's what I get for not paying attention. Everybody, what if we go out and back in?
What if we turn it off and back on again?
Well, I mean, it's a computer, right? Yeah.
Oh no. Or maybe I broke it.
I was the one that didn't push the button fast enough.
I was the one that got stuck on Voyager.
Well, that's true. Beam up and back in, maybe?
Maybe. Hopefully it'll keep us where we were.
I mean, if not, we can speed run it to get caught back up. We actually beamed out at the same time.
I have a begin butterfly.
I did too.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's speed run it to get back where we. Oh well, maybe not. No, I'm back to run holodeck simulation. Are you?
I didn't beam back on. I got the butterfly intro.
I did
yeah,
too.
But I'm on run simulation gamma. Gamma.
Maybe I didn't break it then. I see both of you. That's a good start.
All right, everyone in the holodeck.
I'm here.
Everyone in the pool.
Except
I got the button. Hey, it worked. I think.
Sub-Commander, I'd like to test out some new security passcodes. If you would be so kind as to seal the doors and disable certain, equipment, we need to talk.
Understood, Commander. All right, are we in here?
I'm locking it. Oh yeah, are we all here before I lock it? Tabby?
Yep.
Okay, it's locked.
Disabling listening devices.
Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander. The Tal-Shiar can't hear us now. I need to talk to you about the Tan and the Separatists. They've been located near the Dewa system. What we do next could change our future.
Let's see, we have the option of... The only thing I know about the Separatists is that what I've heard through official channels. What do you know? Or you're not asking if we should attack them, are you? Here, let's see what he knows.
The Tan has been inspired by Spock's teaching. He and many others have left the homeworld and are gathered together in a flotilla somewhere near Tau Dewa.
Ditan and his allies have been making overtures of peace to both the Federation and the Klingons. Because of this, they have enough support that even the Tal Shiar won't take direct action against them. The Borg are at our borders. The Empire can't fight the Collective and the Separatists at the same time.
So what does that mean for us?
Thank you for playing along, Sub-Commander.
I guess you're not asking if we should attack, are you?
I wouldn't have needed you to lock the door. I intend to put Lieutenant Silan in the brig and then take this ship and crew to join the Separatists. Are you with me?
If we do this, we will be traitors to the Empire.
I know. I have tried to work within the system, but the system is broken and corrupt. Ditan and his people are building something better. You and I both know it. The crew knows it. We will take this warbird to Ditan, and we will finally be free.
We have to do what is best for our people. All right. We can unseal the door.
As we have our army of zombies now.
Secret conversations between the commander and one of his senior officers.
This unit.
Suspicious. Loyal citizens of the Romulan Star Empire have no need for locked doors.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to accompany the security team to the brig.
Tamer, you are a fool, and you will be the death of everyone on this ship. Ditan and his people are terrorists. If you join them, you will share their fate.
You are under arrest. Please comply, and you will not be harmed.
I will not comply.
Resistance is futile.
But the lighting is terrible.
My friends, it is time we forge our own destiny.
From the tyranny of the Tal Shiar.
Oh, now we talk.
We will have a better, brighter future than what they would allow us. I know it is a step into the unknown, but it is a step we will take together. Throw off your chains. We will join our brothers and sisters in freedom.
Good motivational speaker.
Thank you for coming to his TED Talk.
I wanted to let you know that I am with you and Commander Tamer. Some of my family has left Romulus to join Ditan. I'll be proud to join them.
Set a course for the Dewa system. Now we get to access.
This is my ship
the computer.
now.
Noticed all hands, the seminar. Traitors in our midst. The historical executions of traitors to the Star Empire has been moved to 2100 hours. Attendance is mandatory for all officers not on duty at that time. Quadrant status report. Noticed all ships, commanders, Starfleet vessels have been assisting new Romulans in areas near the neutral zone. Imperial ships are being dispatched in a show of force. Any ships harboring or assisting the Separatists are to be fired upon. There are no exceptions. Ships in Group Gamma are being reassigned to patrols in the area targeted by the Borg. Contacts are regular, but vigilance is needed to eradicate the threat and protect our colony homeworld. Personal log. Commander's personal log. Triple encryption protocol Zeta 6. Gaius is becoming suspicious. I've been speaking to members of the senior staff, and most are in favor of making a run for the flotilla and joining Ditan. But I remain cautious. They are doing the right thing, but Borg are nipping at our heels. Every ship the fleet loses might be one needed to protect Romulus in its hour of need. But what is left there to protect? Scan for Iconian activity. Long-range sensors show no Herald or Iconian signatures. There are no references to Heralds in the ship's database. The only references to Iconians are in the historical files. Most refer to the Iconians as a myth. There are heightened levels of Borg activity throughout the Beta Quadrant, and multiple colony worlds have been assimilated. The Romulan fleets are on high alert, but have not been able to make major inroads against the collective. Download the data. All right, end program.
Okay. All right, it let me out just fine.
Me too.
Well, you didn't have the problem last time.
True.
That is the most promising simulation yet. It appears there was some merit to our hypothesis that the Iconians advanced their plans due to early contact.
But it's not perfect by any means.
The readings do indicate higher levels of Borg activity, but it should be an acceptable risk.
Should be an acceptable risk.
Uh-huh.
Do you think this could be our solution? No, but okay, I'll ask.
The data in this simulation does show higher Borg activity than we're currently seeing, but there are no signs of Herald, Iconian, or Solanae presence at all. And while the Romulan Star Empire is restored to their former power, there is a democratic Romulan group opposing the Tal Shiar. And more importantly, Romulus is intact. This is the result many of our Romulan researchers have been trying to bring about.
But this isn't our reality. We'll be significantly altering everything we know.
The political calculus of the quadrant will change, but the data supports what you saw on the holodeck. No Iconians. We have solid projections. The only suggestion I have now is that you consider it in conjunction with Captain Nog and the Republic representatives here.
I'll discuss it with him, but I'm not making any promises. Right, Nog.
This last test has the most promising results I've seen, and saving the Romulan homeworld is an added bonus. We're not going to have a lot of shots at this. I've been looking at Annorax's work, and I think it's too easy to get into a temporal loop where you try again and again for a specific result, and time starts fighting back. I'm inclined to say this is our best chance. But this will have a huge impact on the reality we know, especially your people, Commander Jirok. I won't give my authorization without hearing from everyone.
We can't move forward without considering the effect on the Republic, Commander Jirok.
This is difficult. It would change everything for us. We'd have our home back, but the Republic, everything we've built, it would all be gone. But there's still hope. Even in this other reality, Datan has led many Romulans away from Sela and her Tal Shiar thugs.
This impacts the Republic most of all.
The simulation specifically mentioned Datan and a separatist movement. Commander Tamer makes the choice to join Datan, the same choice he made after the homeworld was lost. With Romulus, we could have numbers. More people who have had enough of the Tal Shiar's oppression could join us. Maybe millions more. If Datan is able to get a movement going, even at the height of the Empire's power, I have to believe that change is possible.
What do you think we should do?
Make the incursion. The lives we save will be worth the work we'll have to do to reform the Republic. The Tal Shiar wasn't able to stop us the first time. They won't stop us again.
But we might see Akiv. Oh, wait, no. If the Romulan Republic thinks it's worth the risk. There, we have been informed that the Lasset and the Krenim vessel will be traveling with us to the site of temporal incursion. Krenim vessel has the weapon on board, and the Lasset will provide additional security and manpower if needed.
Understood. Anything else?
All three vessels will temporarily be shielded to protect us from changes in the timeline. As long as that shielding holds, we will be able to observe the changes and even interact with them, but we will not be part of the new timeline. Captain Nog says the temporal shield generators can be damaged. We'll need to be careful. We can beam you up to your ship as soon as you're ready.
Prepare for immediate departure. Sir, we have been informed that the Lasset... it's repeating. Why is it repeating?
I don't...
Yeah, it did that to me too, so I just...
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Engage.
Give me warp in the factor of 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. I would like the ship to go now.
I still think Let's Fly is my favorite.
Yeah, let's fly.
My money's on seeing Hakeev. Oh, wait. He's like a bad penny, just always showing up.
Spoilers!
I mean, he's like a bad penny. He keeps showing up in almost like all the arcs with the Romulans. So,
And Hakeev came back the very
Next day, Hakeev came back. We thought he was a goner, but oh wow! So we just destroy an asteroid, and it causes all the.
It will be good to see the world of my birth again.
You watched that episode, right?
Yeah.
I like that it warped away, still shooting.
I know.
Elements. Is that Romulus? It's been completely assimilated.
Uh-oh. Something didn't go according to plan.
Well, that escalated quickly. Yes, I think we have a problem.
We expected to see some Borg activity, but this can't be right.
well, I mean, they did say that there would be millions of Romulans still, but you know, they've just been Borgified.
That's
what happened?
true.
I agree that this is unexpected.
Romulus has been turned into a Borger joint.
We need more information. Let's find out where this.
Okay, that one was pretty good.
Stay on the edge of the system. Jirok and I will move in for sensor sweeps. The last thing we need is the Borg assimilating the Krenum's weapon. I mean, that would go well.
The whole system
Sorry,
can't be
Grebog.
assimilated, can it? That is a lot of Borg.
It's
Oh, look, it's a Borg ship.
According to these scans, the planet has been completely assimilated. I'm not detecting any non-Borg life signs. This is bad. Really, really bad. We need to fix this.
agreed.
Borg ships decloaking. Red alert.
Great. The Borg have cloaks now too. Shields up.
First,
Red alert.
now the Borg. Does everyone steal cloaking technology from us?
Well, I mean, they assimilated the entire
Borg
species.
reinforcements on an intercept course.
Just saying.
Dude, I love this ship.
Like, what do you think would happen if the Borg assimilated?
Okay, so... Sorry, let me know when he's done talking.
Here, I'll pause and not give my answer yet. I mean, honestly, so if Borg assimilated Romulus, what do you it's not like they like, oh, cloaking device? Nah.
There's a treaty.
Okay. But the crazy thing is we know in canon that they have assimilated Romulans. I mean, we've seen ex-Romulan Borg both in DS9 and in Voyager and in Picard, in Star Trek Picard.
But cloaking
so
tech.
we know that they have assimilated Romulan ships, but they've never used a cloak.
But cloaking.
That's a really good point.
There is that. However, I would put it on the cloaking tech is so advanced and different, it might have taken them longer or more ships to assimilate to get the full technology able to be implemented onto spheres and cubes and so on.
That's fair.
And also, like, the power systems of the Borg may inhibit cloaking technology.
There's that as well. Like there'd be a lot of adaptation that have to be made. Like there had to be adaptations for Klingon and Federation ships to have cloaks.
Well, and I mean, that's true. Klingons do have cloaks as well, but have we seen assimilated Klingons? We have seen assimilated Klingons because there's some in Unimatrix Zero.
Yeah, it was like a lot of times though the Klingons go down fighting, so
True.
May not always get their ships.
True. All right, you can go on. Sorry.
Won't we be affected by the timeline shift once we leave the ship?
I've modified some personal shield generators to shield you temporally as well. I'm transporting them over now. Hurry. The temporal shielding drains a lot of power. You won't have much time down there before you're unprotected. If that happens...
Well, that was me. Sorry. I got button happy.
Understood. We'll get the data. We have temporal shields for the way team, sir, and Clara says she's concerned about the weapon. We probably only have one more shot before the capacitors burn out, so we need to get this right now and get back to a timeline that's not overrun by Borg. Sensors are detecting a mainframe that should have the data you need. The set will remain and protect the random ship while you and the Commander Jurok beam down to gather information. So
ready for transport.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a few minutes. I got a bio.
I guess we can hit cancel then.
But we're so close.
I'm sorry.
But I hit cancel on that one, Nikodas, just so to buy Tabby time. But we can talk about other stuff.
But Tabby didn't hit cancel. Oh, yeah.
No,
okay,
Tabby's screen isn't ready to beam down yet, so.
Okay, we're good. Go on. You were saying?
So this gives us another, well, technically it's the normal Borg, but there is out there in another reality this setup of Borg.
Oh, that's true.
The Romulans that technically, if Cryptic wanted to, they could bring this variant of the Borg into our game to tinker with. Or have yeah.
Well, we're not done with that storyline yet. I just wonder, because we still have the multiversal Borg, but now we also have the Etherians that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes me wonder if they're just going to quietly make the multiversal Borg go away.
I don't think so. I think what we've been doing by helping the Etherians has been weakening the Borg in other realities so that way they could assimilate and bring into their fold.
Potentially.
I'm back.
I mean, I could definitely see that. Welcome back. I'm ready to beam down.
Ready for transport. There we go.
I clicked OK. And now we're on a load screen. Load screen. Tiny little load screen. I hate you.
Bum, 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 bum.
But yeah, so there's more Borg that could be pulled in. There is more.
Well, I mean, in theory, there's an infinite number of Borg that can be pulled in because it's an infinite multiverse.
With any luck, the Borg will have what we need.
I want to see the Jurati Borg, though. They're like actually in our universe. Sorry.
Find the node and download all the data you can from the point where we made our incursion. That should help us find out how to fix this.
We'll find the data.
I'm going to join you. I
Not
know
the lore.
this place, or at least I knew this place. Before we lost the homeworld, it was a Talshar complex. Most of the secrets of our empire were stored here. I thought I was getting my home back, but now the Borg have taken it all away. This is like losing Romulus all over again.
I'll do what I can to help, Commander.
The controls ahead of us will unlock the bulkheads. The whole planet. All our people. They're Borg.
We'll fight zombies with zombies.
Huh. That's interesting.
What?
Oh, I do have a melee weapon. Okay.
I can't believe we were so wrong. Cover me.
So wrong.
Door controls.
Oh, I'm gonna bring Moopsy out.
Assimilate this. Whoopsie.
Got it. We have to find a way to make this right.
What about make this left?
Resistance is futile.
As long as we turn left at Albuquerque.
There. That's the access node console we need. Locked. We'll have to circumvent their security measures.
Oh, look.
Wait!
Wrong
Incoming
ones.
Borg!
Incoming Borg. Who would have thought?
This was Romulan technology once, but it's been completely assimilated. When we lost the homeworld, I thought that was the worst thing that could happen to us.
I don't want to be assimilated. Stop it.
Oh no. Whoever this be.
Bad penny.
Resistance is futile.
So these are the Red Borg? They were all red lit up.
Assimilate that, Secundus.
Secundus of Borg.
Not to be confused with First Secundus. Open temporal records. Drone 2 of 18 reporting to okay, blah 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 blah. Drone 35%. Break down records by year. Provide a summary of events for Romulus system only. Display results with oldest entries first. System added to collective and 68589.04. The Unimatrix established an orbiter. Wow, you know, they were pretty quick on taking over. Took them less than a year.
It looks like the main invasion of Romulan space occurred about 20 years ago. Something happened in the Delta Quadrant. The Borg assimilated something that greatly improved their technology. They adapted, evolved, and my people, they didn't have a chance. Maybe it's our fate to lose Romulus.
All we can do now is try to restore the previous timeline. Maybe this will help. Beam us up.
And away we go.
Hello, computer. Just use the keyboard.
Let's get out of here. There are more than 20 Borg ships on an intercept course.
Understood.
More Borg on the way. Borg decloaking.
They were decloaking. Where are they now? Oh, they're behind me now.
Resist this.
Transmit the data. Hurry. We're losing
Dog. Sending the data.
Your repairs. We will make sure the data is
But not the lore.
Data is compressed and ready. Communications array is ready. Secure channel confirmed.
Data received.
I'm running the numbers down. If we target the Borg transwarp network, the Borg may never be able to reach Romulus.
It is a great risk. The Borg have a great deal of influence on the timeline, and there is no time to run simulations.
Do we have a choice?
We do not.
Okay.
Targeting the transwarp network.
Firing the weapon now.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew pew. Bzzz.
The Borg are gone. But so is Romulus.
Romulus isn't the only thing we lost. Temporal shielding is failing.
What happened?
The Borg did too much damage to the generators. If we lose the temporal shielding, we'll all reintegrate with the timeline.
Has anything else changed?
Checking? No. The Tutarians. They're gone.
How?
I see the problem. 20 years ago, your people tried to replicate the work of the Solanae to protect themselves from the Borg. They failed.
Temporal shield is at 8%.
No, I need to restabilize the shields.
I'm downloading my personal files into the shielded core. You'll have all my research notes and everything we've recorded from this mission.
You're giving up? When the shield fails, if the Tutarians were lost in the past, then you'll be lost too.
Temporal shield is losing integrity.
Is there anything we can do?
No, we all knew the risks. I love...
There's been a development, Captain. Captain Nog, Commander Jirok, and Krenim researchers are waiting for you in the conference room to go over your finding, or their finding.
I'll meet them there.
We found a temporally shielded computer core, and it shows 2 uses of the Krenim weapon. But as far as I know, the Iconians are still out there. We changed the timeline, but we didn't fix our most important problem.
What was in the core?
We haven't dug that far into the data yet, and it will take some in-depth investigation to catalog all of the changes. Noi is going to lead the group taking care of that. I will say it is odd to find personal logs I don't remember making.
I imagine that would be strange.
Very. But from what we've already seen, it appears the reason the weapon was fired twice was because we had to try to correct a change we made. Technology like this seems so simple, but even the smallest change can make more trouble than it solves. We have to be more cautious. Far more cautious than we've already been, I suppose. The next mistake might not be fixable. Time alteration might not be the answer. There are some problems that can't be solved with a weapon. But time travel... Look, whatever happens, it was good working with you. I hope we have the chance to do so in the future.
I have a problem with this. He's like, technology like this seems so simple. When did we ever decide that technology like this was simple? Just say it.
True.
All right. Company.
I was conducting another simulation, and all of a sudden I got an emergency call telling me to stop everything. I will be looking at whatever data we managed to save to try and determine what went wrong. Maybe we can try again after we know more.
I hope you find something. We can't afford another incident like that.
It has been good to have you here, But we will have to consider if time alteration is really the best course of action. Of all the records we have of time travel, few have as drastic a result as this. Perhaps removing elements from the time stream isn't the solution we need.
Goodbye. What a way to end the conversation. Goodbye.
I know, right?
We put so much hope into using the Krenim technology to solve our problems. Perhaps I was caught up in the possibilities and blind to the potential for disaster. We tried and we failed. But this isn't the end. We'll keep looking at the simulations as well as any other option open to us. I have to have faith that we will find a way to defeat the Iconians.
We'll discover what happened and move on from here, or from there. It's all we can do. Now to start noise. Villain art.
I have a lot of information to analyze. The shielded core appears to have made it through the process intact, and will give us a wealth of data on the timeline and how the changes have affected it. Clearly, you made a mistake somewhere. I still feel this is the best technology available to us, but we will need minds sufficient to the task to operate it.
Yeah, we made the mistake, the error, not you or us.
I know, right?
Yeah, goodbye.
Now him,
Sir.
I don't mind ending.
Sure, I'm concerned about using the time travel to solve the Iconian situation, but it is one of the only options we have that they don't. Hope whatever the Alliance decides to do, we don't end up in a worse situation than we're already in. Are you ready to transport back to the ship?
Return to the ship.
Return to the ship.
Beam me up. So this whole episode was basically a rehash of Year of Hell, right?
A bit. It goes into some of the.
Well, I mean, at the end of it, that's what cost I'm sorry.
Annorax.
Yes, thank you. Annorax, his future. He made a mistake and then spent literally hundreds of years trying to fix it, and he couldn't. That, like, at the end of it, he had to be erased to fix what he wanted to fix. Okay, so rewards here. Let's go through this real quick. On your first run, you get the Focused Assault Training Manuals, the dilithium ore, and then you choose one of the following options. You have the Temporal Disentanglement Suite, the Temporal Phase Overcharged Warp Core, the Temporal Phase Singularity Core, Omnidirectional Anti-Chronoton Infused Tetrion Beam, or Turret. And all of those are set items. And then you have the Chronoton Torpedo Launcher that is not part of the set. Also on Mission Replay, you have these same options, but you also add in the current lockbox. Some of this is really good. Like, I know the Disentanglement Suite is good on EPG builds. Is that right?
Yep. Because it gives you, based on your Ox power, which you typically are running full Ox, it gives you more crit chance, crit severity. So
based on Ox. Yep, yeah. There you go. Okay. So that may be worth grabbing if you want to do that type of build. The rest of it is okay if you don't have something else. And that's it for Butterfly. Next week we will be ending the Iconian War. And please join us for Monday Night Fun Night. Both of those will be at 10 p.m. Eastern. And as always, I will see you out there.
Stick around. I'll be still going after we finish. So.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I need to get my endeavors done, do my daily stuff and things. So I figured I'll just keep streaming while I do it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Fun night. Come join us. Then we'll do midnight. Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern.
I already said all that.
I reminded them because we got just sideswiped by me saying I'm continuing.
True enough.
Wait, in what reality does midnight come at 10 p.m. Eastern?
It's midnight
Well,
somewhere.
apparently ours next week.
It's always midnight somewhere.
All right. Well, in the stream, I will join you for the daily, but then I'm gonna bail.
I'm just gonna bail.
Have a good night, Tabby.
Good night.
We doing our
wait.
outros here?
Yeah.
I did mine. See you out there. I'll do it again.
Have fun. Be safe. Don't set yourselves on fire.
Live long and prosper.
Have fire.
Stick around.
Have fire. Be fun. Don't set yourself to safe.
Computer end program.